Hello children, my name is Rachel. It's lovely to see you. Let's start our letters and sounds lesson and learn to read some new words. Can you remember what a phoneme is? Yes, that's right, a sound. Can you remember what a grapheme is? Yes, well done, a sound written down. Can you remember what a digraph is? Show me. Well done, yes. 2 letters that makes 1 sound. Can you remember what a trigraph is? Show me. Well done. 3 letters that make 1 sound. Well done. Now, let's read some phonemes you already know. I'll show you the graphemes on the cards and I want you to read them aloud. Are you ready? This first card says oo or and this digraph says e. Now it's your turn. Are you ready? Off you go. Excellent. Let's check you got them right. Read aloud with me. Oo or E, I, O, A, R, or, ow, oi. Now, I'm going to mix them up. You know what I'm going to do, don't you? I want you to read the graphemes on the cards aloud. Ready? Off you go. Well done. Let's check you got them right. Read aloud with me. Ow, R, I, E, oo or O, A, or, oi. Well done! Super sounds. Now let's read some words with graphemes we already know. Have a look at this one. Can you spot the digraph? Well done. Yes, here it is. Look, the digraph is A. Read each sound as I point, then blend and read the word. Ready? With me. S-A-L, sail. The boat has a big sail. Have you ever seen a boat with a big sail? Here's one here. This boat is so big, I bet you can even sleep on it. What a beautiful day out. Let's try another one. Have a look at this one. Can you spot the digraph? Well done. Yes, the digraph is A. Read each sound, then blend. Read it with me. T-A-L, tail. The dog wagged its tail. What about this one? Can you spot the trigraph? Yes, well done. The trigraph is I. Read each sound, then blend. Read it with me. R-I-T, right. Turn right at the traffic lights. Look at this one. Can you spot the digraph here? Yes, well done. The digraph is E. Read each sound, then blend. Read it with me. F-E-L, feel. I feel happy today. Do you? Try this one. Can you spot the trigraph in this one? Have you got it? Yes, well done. The trigraph is I. Read each sound, then blend. Read it with me. S-I, sigh. Dad gave a deep sigh. Can you do a sigh? Well done. Last one. Can you spot the digraph in this word? You got it? Well done. There it is. Yes, the digraph is E. Ready? Read each sound. Read it with me. Week. Week. There are 7 days in the week. Here they all are, look. Can you read them with me? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Well done. Great reading. Now I'm going to mix the words up. Can you read the words on the cards, I wonder, without sounding them out? Are you ready? Have a go. Well done. Let's check. Read them with me. Week, feel, tail, sail, write, sigh. Can you do a sigh? Well done. Great reading. Today we are going to review or practice some phonemes we already know. We're going to focus on O, oo and R. Copy me saying those sounds. I want to hear you. Are you ready? O, O, O. Well done. Next one. Oo, oo. Well done. Oo. R, R, R. Excellent. Well done. Let's sound talk a word with the phoneme O. Copy me, say the sounds, and then see if you can blend the sounds to say the word. Are you ready? Let's try it. Ready? R, O, D. R, O, D. Your turn. Well done. R, O, D. Road. The lorry drove down the road. Let's sound talk a word with a phoneme oo. Copy me, say the sounds, then blend the sounds to say the word. B, oot. B, oot. Your turn. Well done. B, oot. Boot. I have a hole in my boot. Oh no, I hope your feet don't get wet. Let's sound talk a word with the phoneme R. Copy me, say the sounds, then blend the sounds to say the word. B, R. B, R. Your turn. B, R. Bar. I washed my hands with a bar of soap. Do you ever wash your hands with a bar of soap? Quite often we have liquid soap, but some people might use soap that looks like this in my box. This is a bar of soap, and if I use water and rub it in my hands, it will produce some soap and I can make sure they're beautifully clean. Now let's read some words with graphemes we already know. Read each sound as I point, then blend and read the word. Are you ready? Read it with me. R-O-D. Road. The lorry drove down the road. Have a look at this one. Read each sound, then blend. Ready? Read it with me. S-O-P. Soap. We use soap in the bath. Can you remember my bar of soap? Okay, have a look at this one. Ready? Read each sound, then blend. Read it with me. Food. Food. I had my favourite food for lunch. Yum. Okay, have a look at this one. Read each sound, then blend. Read it with me. B-oot. Boot. I have a hole in my boot. Have a look at this one. Read each sound, then blend. Read it with me. Odd, hard. My t-shirt is soft, but my bike helmet is hard. Good job, because it needs to protect my head. Last word. Are you ready? Read each sound, then blend. Read it with me. Bar. I washed my hands with a bar of soap. Excellent reading. Well done. Now I'm going to mix the words up. Can you read the words on the cards without sounding out? Are you ready? It's a challenge. Are you ready? Let's check. Read them with me. Hard. Road. Boot. Bar. Soap. Food. Incredible. We are on fire today, children. Well done. Now we're going to practice reading 2 tricky words you have read before. Have a look at this one. You know how to read this tricky word, but can you remember the tricky bits? Can you remember what it is? Well done. You're right. It's here. And this says O. Can you read the word? Let's read it together. O. No. Have a look at this one. You know how to read this tricky word too. Can you remember the tricky bit? You're right, well done. It's here again, and this says O. Can you read the word? Let's read it together. G-O, go. Now, I wonder if I mix them up, can you read them quickly? Are you ready? Off you go. Excellent, let's read them together. No, go. Great reading, well done. Now let's read a sentence with graphemes we already know. Can you see any words with the digraph O? Have a good look, can you see it? Well done, here it is, yes. Can you see any other words with digraphs? Not that many today. Can you see? There it is, look, we've got the digraph E. Can you see a tricky word we read today? Have you got it? Well done. Yes, there's the word go. I want you to read aloud as I point to the words. Remember to sound out any words you are not sure of. Off we go. Well done. Excellent reading. Now let's read the sentence together. Read with me as I point to the words. Are you ready? I can not go. I can see a fox on the road. Let's read the sentence one more time. Are you ready? I can not go. I can see a fox on the road. Do you remember the picture of the fox? I wonder what he was doing on the road. Well done. Wow, let's finish by spelling some words, because if you can read a word, then you can have a go at spelling it. You'll need some paper and something to write with. Let's spell 2 words with our review sounds. Let's spell food. Segment the sounds with me. Food. F, oo, d. Let's count how many sounds there are. Food. F, oo, d. That's 3 sounds. Watch me write food. I need 3 sounds. Are you watching? Oo, d, f, oo, d, food. It's your turn. Let's hide the word. Now you have a go. Say the word. Say the sounds. Write them down. And don't forget the digraph. Oo. Off you go. Well done. Are you ready to check? Show me your spelling. Well done. Let's check mine. Here it is. Food. Food. Did you get it right? Excellent. Well done. Let's try another one. Let's spell hard. Segment the sounds with me. Hard. H-R-d. Let's count how many sounds there are. H-R-d. That's 3 sounds. Watch me write hard. And remember, I need 3 sounds. R, d, hard, hard. Let's hide the word. Your turn. Say the word. Say the sounds. Write them down. And don't forget that digraph. R. Are you done? Have you got it all? Shall we check our spelling? Show me your spelling. Well done. Let's check mine. Hard, hard. Did you get it right? Excellent. Well done. Now let's spell a tricky word. We've spelled the word no before, but let's practice spelling it again. Segment the sounds with me. No. N, O. Let's count how many sounds we need. N, O. That's 2 sounds. Can you remember the tricky bit though? Can you remember what we need to use? You're right. We need to remember to use the letter O to make the sound O. Are you ready? Let's write it down. First bit's easy for us, isn't it? Now the tricky bit. The letter O says O. O. No. I'm going to hide it. You have a go. Say the word. Say the sounds. Write them down. And don't forget the tricky bit. The letter O says O. Have a go. Are you done? It's quite quick, that one, isn't it? Shall we check? Show me your spelling. Well done. Let's check mine. O. No. Did you get it right? Excellent. Well done, children. You have worked so hard today with your reading and your spelling, and I can't wait to see you next time for another lesson with letters and sounds. Bye.